Good morning. It's Johnny Sunshine. It's Wednesday. It's 7 o'clock. And I don't want to go to work today. Same thing yesterday. It's getting to be, I'm getting to that age, man, where I just don't want to do it anymore as much as I used to. I mean, I enjoy it when I get out and work, but I also enjoy not going to work in the morning if that's what I feel like. It's, this house has become a drain on me. I spend a lot of money and a lot of time on this house, man. And unfortunately, my dogs are a workload, man. I feel like I'm living in a fucking dog kennel, man. It's out of control, guys. My house is fucking dirty all the time. I've got 8 paws running around. Just making a fucking mess. I can't keep up with it. It's terrible. Even if I had fucking house cleaners, literally 20 minutes after you clean this place, it's fucking messed up again. Unmanageable is the word of the day. Crazy, man. Johnny's tired today. It's fucking wet and very cold outside. My heat's working good. Johnny fixed it. Little bit of politics has crept back into my life, and that's to be expected. The last couple of days. But I'm gonna slam the fucking door on that. One headline after another, and when I read it, it makes me sick. But what are you gonna do? It is what it is, boys. I was going to try to do a live thing today because my internet is down. It's going to be down until tomorrow. I looked up how you repair those fiber optic cables, and it's not hard. It's just a matter of having the right tools and the clip, basically like a fucking Wago clip. Gotta make sure it's clean, can't be wet nor dirty at all. The fiber optic cable, it's amazing that it's so small, and so much information can come through that little fucking wire. I mean, literally, it's fucking tiny. I mean, it's so tiny that it's hard to fucking work on. Why are we getting to this point where you need to be, you need to be working with tweezers to put shit together? I mean, I just can't do it anymore. Look at these fucking hands, man. Yeah. All these fucking changes, man. Good God. Who the fuck is asking for this shit? Who's coming up with these ideas and stuffing them down our throats? I don't want it anymore. I just gotta find a quiet place somewhere in this fucking world where I can live a normal life. This America's getting tough, man. It's corporations, guys, and the people who run them are the problem. So, anyways, my list of shit to do is getting very, very long. I have customers that are just standing by, waiting for me to call them back and get out there and do their work, which is great. And my body still aches, man. I feel like I got hit by a car, man. After doing that job and then raking and cut. I don't have a driving lawnmower. I have a self-propelled walk behind. And as these guys cut the grass down with like my hedge trimmer, because I've got this sawgrass in my backyard, and it got out of control. It's nice when it's controlled, but it got long. And I had this beautiful woman out there with my fucking hedge trimmer, trimming that sawgrass down to the ground. And I looked at her and I thought, wow, what a worker this woman is, man. And it's just, they come from hard scrabble, man. Like that little kid that she's got right there, he's learning. He's watching mom out there working, and he took it upon himself, man, to go grab a fucking 20-foot long branch, man. Fucking 10 times, 20 times the size he was. He grabbed a hold of that motherfucker and started dragging it out to the street, man, like his grandpa. They're just great people, and the smile. And when they smile at you and shake your hand like, hey, thank you for treating me like I'm a fucking human being. And a good human being. Better than me. Is all I can learn a lot from these fucking people. So fucking happy. And kind. And if you're in their corner, they will be in your corner. That's all I can tell you. The haters are out in droves on my channel. To be expected. It is what it is, guys. That's where we are. Nothing's changed. If anything, it's gotten worse. A feeling of empowerment now. I posted a video yesterday of the woman, Reverend Buddy. She runs the Episcopal Church in the National Cathedral, basically. And it's customary, which, you know, Donnie Boy showed up with Melania. And this reverend was begging him to find some mercy in his soul for people people he's going after. Transgender, gay, immigrants, the people who she had I posted it on my channel, the whole speech. She basically begged this guy to find some mercy in his fucking soul for these hardworking, close to the ground people, humans, man, human beings. We'll see what he does. I don't know if he's got that in him, but it is what it is. So I asked yesterday in my video if anybody could tell me what these are, and I'll tell you what, some guy came close, but he called them something. I don't know, I forgot what he called them, but I call them bread ties. And damn, now we got all these little fucking clips on bread, you know? But fucking bread ties, when I was a kid, it was like, damn, I need a bread tie for that. I need a bread tie. So I went and I bought 1,000 fucking bread ties, man. And with these cables, all of these fucking cables, zip ties don't work. Bread ties are where it's at. So I got enough to get me out of this fucking world. Look at this, 1,000 of them. And I got more right there. I stuck in this thing because you always need a fucking bread tie. Simple things, man. Look at that thing. Reusable. Fucking A, man. Come on. Get yourself some bread ties. $10 on Amazon, and they'll last you for the rest of your fucking life. They showed up the next day. So it looks like I'm not going to work again today. I'm going to have to make some calls and tell people I'm still alive, because my customers, it's great, but they get worried about me. You know what I mean? It's not like some other company that doesn't call them back, or, you know, isn't getting there quick enough. They don't give a fuck about them. My customers are like family, man. They're like, are you okay? Yeah, I'm okay. I need a fucking week off, or a month, or a year. I'm getting too old for this shit. So I told these guests that I had some extra days, and it was designed. I had 3 days that I blocked so that I don't have anybody here. It can be just a time to recoup. I've done very, very well with this Airbnb compared to the rent that I was getting from my nephew. More than doubled what I was taking in from him per month. And it takes me about, you know, combined less than 10 hours a month to earn that money, which is really good. That's a great fucking source of income. It helps pay the fucking bills, which are very high. Seems like everything's a couple $100 or more. The old fucking $28 phone bill went out the fucking window years ago, Jackson. Now it's a couple $100. My phone bill's $335 a fucking month. That's a lot of money a year. And you call them up and try to eliminate some things that you never use, like my earbuds, my tablet, and a bunch of other stuff. And they say, oh no, you're under contract till, you know, the fucking cows come home, basically. So, it's another day in the life, guys. I was happy to fix my AC yesterday in the rain. I did get wet and cold. I was thinking of putting my fucking my shitter tent on to keep the rain off of me, but I stuck it out. I checked a bunch of things, and it came down to the only thing that I could see that was wrong was the disconnect box, which is a $35 cheap ass disconnect box. It's very loose. I don't like fucking pushing my hand in on something with so much power behind it. It just seems unsafe to me. You can't really tell, and my eyes are bad. It's a little sloppy, it seemed like, in there, and you get a little bit of arcing, and the breaker was tripped inside the house. And these fucking dogs want to come in now. Hang on, guys. Yeah, so I kind of looked over, looking for loose wires, broken wires. I said the breaker was tripped inside the house. So I reset it. I went back outside, put the disconnect in tightly, and waited for I don't know, whatever. There was a delay on it, and it fired up, man. And I could tell I was getting heat inside because the heat, it was blowing cold air for one thing, and the copper pipes, the suction line and the pressure line, whatever you call it, were hot. So it's working fine. I talked to Mikey Pipes yesterday morning and told him I had a no heat call at my house, and I told him what was going on, and he said, well, you may be low on Freon, you know, and he was thinking of gas and go. I'll go over there and act like I'm putting some gas in there, you know, and get the fuck out of there and charge it $1,900 fucking dollars. But I'm kidding. So it looks like old Christian's going to be looking for a job, which is too bad for him. It's too bad it didn't work out, because I think he's a great kid. He's smart. I think he'd be a great employee for somebody. I just wish I had room for, you know, I wish I were in that place. I'd fucking hire him in a heartbeat, but so I get up. The air conditioning's been working fine for almost 24 hours, kicking on and off. No fucking weird smells. No lights dimming. Maybe a little bit, but that's because everybody's using their heat. It's fucking cold out there, man. Big time. God dang. There's an old saying in AA, Alcoholics Anonymous, this too shall pass. And I just feel like I'm in a bad, you know, last week was great. I was fucking in full stride. Everything was, I was firing on all cylinders. And, no, I feel out of sorts this week for some reason. I don't feel that, like, it's the weather, no internet, just, you know, that's how quick things can change, man. It's like a bloody fucking roller coaster. It's up, it's down, it's sideways, it's all over the fucking place. I'm on a fucking emotional roller coaster. Some of you can relate. The guys who can't will be very vocal. Oh, you're just fucked up. Yeah. Thanks, man. I appreciate you. You commenters. Bella, shut the fuck up. Can't you see I'm fucking having issues here? She's like, you got real problems, buddy. Oh, God damn it, man. You gotta understand, normal, my baseline is way more than anybody else could probably handle. Fucked up eyes and everything like that, like so. So what's today's prayer? Oh, it says, sometimes you have a president that is a fucking total lunatic. He's crazier than he was in 2016, and we all know it. We have to grin and bear. We have to hope he dies in office sooner than later. Wow. That's a prayer for today? We understand he pardoned the Proud Boys, a terrorist organization. known for their anti-Semitism, and I'm having a hard time reading because my eyes are fucked up. But yeah, they're known for their anti-Semitism and hate for everything. Oh no, not everything. Everybody. Yeah, and the guy who dressed like a buffalo, he's getting out too. And he said, "I'm going to buy guns. Is the first thing I'm gonna do." Really, God? He's gonna buy guns? And he's got fucking Uncle Donald in the White House? Oh, gonna give him a pass. Yes, my son, we know we are in trouble. The likes we have never seen before. Our country is in peril. We've got Elon Musk giving fucking Heil Hitler fucking salutes, not once but twice, and I can tell you I've never done that, done a Heil Hitler salute, but that motherfucker, that ain't the first time he's ever done that. I can tell you that. That boy was like, Sire, the Führer. Scary like a motherfucker. That was all me. That was me mumbling in my mind. I didn't read anything. I just made all that shit up. Yes. It's gonna be a tough one. This next 4 years. Hitler. Wow. The worst part is there are so many people in America that think this is great. The question is, will America survive? Yeah, that is the question. Will America survive this fucking guy? So here's how I look at it. Since Citizens United, for some of you guys who don't know what that is, that was a case, a lawsuit that allows corporations to spend as much money on political campaigns as they want. And so prior to that, we had powerful people with lots of money trying to influence the government by buying, paying for campaigns and giving them lavish gifts under the table, pretty seedy shit. But it happens. But now, they not only, they don't have a couple of they are the fucking government now. They don't have to, they can cut back on their funding because they are the government. These people who have been trying to buy influence, now are the influencers. They're the people in power. Elon Musk, that motherfucker looked like he shot a load in his pants when he fucking did his Heil Hitler. Our government is open and for sale. Yeah, Donald, we need you to do this. Okay, well, here's where we're going to start the bidding at $4 billion for us to, just go ahead and I'll do an executive order and make that happen. Make the check payable to cash, to a bank down there in the Cayman Islands or somewhere. where, nobody knows where, whatever. You know how the fucking thing, how this shit works. Get me some money under the table. Yeah. It's hard for me, guys. It's fucking hard for me not to say what's on my mind. But I'm gonna try. I'm gonna read my prayer. I'm gonna turn the heat up a couple more degrees because my legs are cold, my knees are hurting. My fucking knee, man. Cutting that grass out there, pushing that lawnmower across a half acre of fucking grass. It didn't hurt when I was doing it, but god damn, the next morning, the old rigor mortis had set in on Johnny. My body was basically a corpse. And my fucking face was, I was like, what the fuck? Oh, come on, body. Let's go. Let's get out of bed. No response. I'm like, can I move my foot? Well, not really. How about the old swing one leg over and throw myself out of bed? Nope, that didn't work either. I guess this is I've never been old before, guys. I'm thinking this is the process. My inner ear is itchy as a motherfucker. I just love cleaning my motherfucking ears, man. Alright, guys, this is going to take until fucking tomorrow morning to upload on my cell service. You know, it's 5G, the quickest stuff out there. Yeah, my fucking ass. Takes like 16 hours to upload a fucking video. Anyways, it's Wednesday. I will tell you that all that shit that I put out there, all that trash, the fucking garbage guys took it, man. The only thing they left were two 80-pound bags of cement that I had laying on top of a basketball hoop. On the bottom as weight to keep it from flipping over for my grandson. And that's not a big deal. I'll just hide them in the bottom of a fucking barrel next time. I'm kidding. But if I see them guys, I'm going to have to throw them a couple of bucks because, man, they took all that shit. And I will tell you that we're getting a new company. The company we've had for years down here, man, Waste Management, got replaced by some foreign entity that bid on this work and won the fucking contract. And this is a red state, Jackson. Yeah, let's make America great again by hiring a fucking Chinese fucking conglomerate to pick up our trash. Yeah, put Waste Management out of business. The fucking, I don't know what you call it. Yeah, I don't even know what you call it, but it's just madness. I've been looking at some houses, man. I get these houses that are, cheap, $200,000 on 200 acres out in the middle of fucking nowhere, man. I'm thinking I buy one of them and it's so goddamn cheap, I just buy a helicopter, Fuck, man. There's a fucking Walmart Supercenter, 150 miles down the fucking road. How long can that be in a fucking helicopter? Yeah. I'll land on the goddamn roof. Johnny's here. I need some toilet paper. Where's the Scott tissue? I think old Mikey was saying, I don't know, I saw a picture of him holding up a roll of toilet paper. I think he was saying it was prison toilet paper. Only he would know. Anyways, guys, that's gonna do it for today. Hopefully tomorrow I'll have my internet back up and running. I just have been stressed. Trying when you have an Airbnb, you gotta deliver what the people think. Because they can put up a bad review. And I offered these people an extra day or two free if they need it. Because I have that opening, I would like the 3 days off without them here, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Sometimes you gotta kiss a little ass, man, to like. And I realize the internet being out's a big fucking deal, but I just went crazy yesterday. It took me 2 fucking hours, man, to schedule a guy from a company here in Sarasota. And Johnny took the tour around the fucking world before I could get somebody. I called the number. I talked to some fucking guy in India. And then after fucking 20 minutes, he says, "Oh, you need a repair. You're going to have to call this number." And I called this number, the next number. Literally like 10 of them by the end of the fucking 2.5 hours it took me. I went from India to fucking Philippines to California. The guy in California gives me a number for a fucking retail outlet. They're like, "We sell phones. We don't fucking fix shit." I said, "Well, do you have another number I can call?" They said, "Yeah, you can call this number." And I wrote them down on my desk. The good thing about this desk, this melamine, is it's basically like a whiteboard. I can write on it with my pencil and then just wash it off, man. So by the time I got to this last lady, I said, "Listen, ma'am," she was from India, very smart sounding and nice, but I had fucking had it. I said, "Listen, I know I'm on a fucking recorded line." I said, "Listen, I just want to tell you that your company, Frontier Cable, sucks. What they have just put me through to get a goddamn fucking line repaired, one that I shouldn't even have to call, because they came out here fucking 2 months ago and laid 400 feet of wire on the fucking ground, not only in my yard but across my neighbor's fucking 2 driveways. So this thing, the more time goes on, the more likely it's going to get, we got to cut our fucking grass. We got to do lawn maintenance. You can't stop for fucking 2 months with this wire laying out there. And it got fucking broke. The connection going into the box. I said, "You're putting me through fucking hell, lady. Your company. They suck. They're a greedy fucking corporation." I said, "Where are you in this fucking world?" She said, "Oh, I can't tell you that. It's against our company regulations." I was like, "Really?" "Well, I can guarantee you ain't in fucking New Jersey." I just unloaded on that woman, and I knew it was on a fucking recorded line. And she got me scheduled for Thursday between 8 and 12 to get this line tomorrow morning. Get this line put together, which is just a simple fucking quick snap. Put 2 fucking wires in there that are stripped right, and the ends of the fiber optic line need to be cut square, and it needs to be aligned properly. Easy if you have the proper tools. And put the goddamn thing back together. Like, literally, they're going to be here for 15 fucking minutes, if that. And because it needs to be disconnected again so that they can run it, get it underground, it's really a simple, removable fucking clip. It's not shrink wrapped. It's not anything. It's just hanging out of the side of the box. So I unloaded on her, and at the end, I said, "Ma'am, I want to apologize to you personally, because I know you're not the one behind this. I know that it's a white guy a greedy motherfucker in a very expensive suit that just doesn't give a fuck about anything but himself. Who comes up with this shit? Let's just ship it overseas. Yeah, we know the fucking... I should have videotaped the whole fucking thing. The whole episode and put it on fucking YouTube, man. The bullshit. The numbers I was given that were wrong. At least 7 different numbers, man. Connected to people, well, you're in the wrong department. Well, your company sent me here, you fucking assholes. Frustration beyond fucking belief. Powerlessness. And it's corporations. It's the fucking rich people are a problem. I'm going to end on that one. Fuck them. Them billionaires. If you're a fucking billionaire, you're most likely a fucking asshole.